Nothing is like when you're fresh on a server and you wanna build your first base. I will give you my tips and tricks to build a small base and not getting raided as easy. So you might be thinking, I already know how to do that. Well, that's just wonderful. But you should keep in mind that there's a lot of people that doesn't. From my own experience, I've seen people build their first base for 1. Next to the airfield, 2. Close to a rad town, or 3. In the snow biome. I will explain why that is a bad idea. Building next to the airfield will automatically tell people that you have some cool loot that you got from the airfield, equals raidable. Building next to a rad town involves a lot of people traffic that will see your base. If they know about your base, it's a higher chance of getting raided, especially with rad town loot next to it. Building in the snow biome can be a great thing or a really bad decision. I will tell you why. If you live in the snow, you will have to be dressed warm. That is impossible if you don't have the resources for it. Equals, you have things other people want. Alright, so you're curious now. You can't build at the airfield, you can't build at the rad towns, you can't build here, you can't build there, because he says so. Where am I supposed to build my first base? And what should it be? I'll show you. You spawn in, and you're not far from it now. This is actually a really good spawn. You have a stream here, which means fresh water all the time. You don't need to farm water from rad towns and stuff. You don't need to have this stupid water tanks or water catchers. You can just walk straight up to it and drink. So it's always a good thing to have close by. So the main thing here, what I've learned at least, is that don't go too far away from the beach where you spawn. Sure, it's a spawn point over there, that might not be super good. But keep yourself on the shore, basically. As you can see, there's a lot of stone nodes here. Not much trees, but you know, you're gonna have either A or B. You can't have both. Unless you're gonna go further in the map, that means your base is gonna be revealed. So we have a bunch of trees over there, we have a stream here. You remember where I set up the streams, they're super good to have close to your base. Have a couple of apples or cooked meat in your base and just go outside, take a sip, and then you're on your way. So you don't need to stash a lot of chests with water and stuff. So if this was my actual run on a normal server, let's say I was level 0, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. First of all, go level up to level 3, of course, because you want to make you want to be able to make the hatchet and stuff. This could be an option, you know, in between some rocks here at the beach. You know, why would like high-geared guys go to the beach and search the rocks? That wouldn't happen. But that's the reason we want to stay close to the beach for. Because we don't want a base to be revealed in the middle of the map. Like, we don't want people to find it there. Let's pick up a pumpkin and put it on our heads. As you can see, I already have a bunch of building materials, just because I've been trying to build some cool bases and stuff that I'm not gonna show you now. But we have some cool videos maybe coming up in the future. Anyway, this looks fine to me. The rock formation up here. We have a beach, we have animals, we have rocks, and as you can see, we're not super far from the forest here either. So you want to make sure you have a little bit of everything. The only thing well, never mind. I was gonna say the only thing I haven't seen is cloth, but we have cloth over there. So this is actually a really good position. So what you want to do is collect a lot of shit, of course. Here comes the crucial part that people seem to have a hard time understanding. When you're a solo player, or if you play in a group of 2 or whatever, people used to build massive bases, and there is no point in hell for that. There is literally there's no idea. So as you can see, this base would be too big. If I saw a base like this, I would raid it. I definitely would raid it. A 2x2. Maybe. A 1x2. Nope. I would not raid that. here's where you want to build your base. And it's gonna be a 1x2. And this is just so you can stash up some materials and stuff before you actually start off your whole adventure, you know? So this is the temporary starting base until you have everything that you might need in the future. So this is, of course, just my opinions, and you definitely don't need to do it like I do it, but I'm gonna show you how I would do it. So I'm just gonna get some stuff here. Let's be realistic. Sheet metal doors. Oh, I think I have full inventory. Yes, I do. I can throw out the wood. Why not? Alright, back to the doors. Two doors. All you need. One. And two. Well, that one is facing the wrong way. Doesn't really matter that much. There we go. We want the doors to go in. Because it's gonna be super cramped if this door went out at the same time this goes in. Because that's yeah, that's just what it is. Alright. Let me quickly upgrade this. You should be able to get rocks quick. To upgrade a 2x1. If you don't know how to do that, you should probably focus more on farming than having an actual beginner space in the beginning. So here we are. I'm not gonna put locks on the door, so you probably know how to do that. Alright. So what we wanna start off with is putting a furnace out here. Just by the door. Next to it, we wanna have a second furnace. So this is just the first room you'll see when you get in. You have some flowers, you have two beautiful furnaces, and you have a big room. You might be thinking, why do you have a big room? I'll show you. What's going here? We want a sleeping bag. Where do I find that? Forgive me for looking this up as I'm doing this. There we go. Let's take 2 sleeping bags. Because you might have a friend. I wanna have a sleepover or something, I don't know. Sleeping bags out there. I'm sure you can fit 2 in there, but yeah, whatever. I just place it. Okay. Because the thing is now, this room in here, you wanna stack this room to the maximum. So you wanna have more big chests. So 2 large chests and like 6 small chests. That is the whole idea. Because as I said, this is the room or your small temporary starting base you wanna have before you actually build your main base. And I think I fucked up here. Yeah, I really did. So make sure you actually put the corners in the corner and don't do what I just did. Anyway, everything fixed. And boom, we can put these down now. Come on. There we go. It's not the most beautiful thing you've seen, but like I said, it's gonna be a stash base until you build a big base or move your base or whatever. Perfect, perfect. You could, if you want to, replace that chest over there with another furnace. It's completely optional. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. You have storage space, a lot of storage space, and you have some furnaces. And some of you might be like, why don't you just put a shelf, you know, a chest shelf, salvage shelf, or whatever it's called. Because we're new on the server. That's what we're pretending right now. Yes, you can't make those big chests. You might find them in a rad town or whatever. But yeah, I think it's level 15 for those salvage shelf, and let's pretend we're level 3 right now. And we found 2 large chests. You could, of course, fill the whole room with normal small chests. It's totally up to you. That's the reason why there's no salvage shelf. So you have a second door into your actual loot. And this is where you eat, sleep, cook stuff, whatever. So if you saw a base like this, would you raid it? Probably not. Why? Because it's close to the shore. No one would go here geared. I can't show you on the map right now because I don't have a map. But literally, there's the ocean. On a server like this, sure, you would build on that island over there, on the other side of the island. That would be the safest thing ever. But not all servers have islands. It all depends on the seed of the server. And yeah, like I said, you have fresh water and stuff, and you could even build a base here if you wanted to, or a little extra storage, whatever. It's up to you. Just put a doorway and some chests here, and you know, we could actually do that. Just because. There. And where's my hammer? I'm not gonna put the chest down. I just show you the general idea of it. I know it's the other way around. Don't bother too much. And you have some chests here. You could actually jump in. You only need one door then. Never mind. You get the idea. You can have more chests and stuff in there. So, anyway. The plot of this thing, or the main purpose, that's probably the correct word I'm looking for, is to have as small base as possible. Until you feel like you... Oh, that was my mouse. We're back. Until you feel comfortable to building a larger base. But I would still keep some important stuff in it, even though if I built a second base. Because a larger second base would probably be raided pretty quick. This wouldn't. Believe me, I've been playing on more than 2 servers, and I had a 2x1 shack not raided. So I think everything is like they say, location, location, location. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.